Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kemi from Lagos, Nigeria. Shout out to my fans. Oh my gosh, I'm in 2000 plus. I am so happy right now. Thanks all my subscribers worldwide. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. I am so happy. Please, I need more of your support. Don't forget to watch my videos. Don't forget to support me more. Thank you very much. God bless you. I love you. So guys, I'm gonna be making this bag here. This bag here, I'm gonna be making it. So that is it over there. You know, this is, I'm going to be making two. Actually, it's meant for customers, so I'm gonna be making two of it. So I've made that down already. So that is I've also cut that down, and I've also sewn the bottom side. I've sewn the bottom side already. You can see it, right? It's really neat and beautiful. Yeah. So the measurements for it, the measurement I actually took for it, because I've already taken the measurements, so now first thing first, you need to take the measurement of the frame. After taking the measurement of the frame, you know what you want to measure out. So the measurement is 10 and a half. That is after you might have sewn it. So basically the full measurement for the length is 11 inches, while the width of the bag is 13. So guys, that is a frame that we'll be using for the clutch purse. So now we're going to be taking the measurement, and the measurement is 9.2 inches. So it's 9.2 inches. So guys, that is the fabric that we'll be making use of. So I'm gonna be taking the measurements of just to show you why I'm just doing the measurement is 2 inches, so for the clutch purse, for the sides, I'm leaving 2 inches right and 2 inches to the left, side. So at the middle, I'm going to measure 9.2 inches. So that is 9.2 inches is going to be at the middle. That is the measurement of the frame itself. So for the side, which is the gusset, is going to be 2 inches. So guys, I've marked the side. I'm gonna be cutting that side away. So the measurement I took was 3.5.2. Yeah, 3.5.2. Then I marked that place out. I actually don't really take measurements for the marking side. So so now I'm just gonna fold, you know going to fold it like that, and I'm gonna be cutting that out, because I'm gonna be stitching it. So now I'm cutting it out. So I'm gonna be doing same thing to to the rest. So yeah, I'm gonna be cutting that as well. So you need to be careful, and you need to make sure that they are both in the same line, on the same line, or in the same line. So you need to be careful when you're cutting it, so I'm gonna be doing same thing to that also. So now with the both side are has been cut. So um, yeah. So now what I'm doing right now is to just a little bit cut, not too much. I didn't actually take measurements, but just a little cut so that it can differentiate the 9 inches from the 9.2 inches from the 2 inches. So you need to bring the shape of where your frame is going to be sitting. You need to show it out. So that is our foam. So I'm gonna place that on the foam, then cut the gusset. I mean those places that I cut out, I have to cut it out from the foam also, because I'll be sewing them together. I'm going to be sewing them together, and the main reason I am I'm gonna be sewing my foam together with my fabric is because I want it to be a little bit foamy. I don't want it to I want it to look a little bit like I want it to look to come out nice, you know. So now that is the bottom aspect. I'm cutting it, I'm dividing it into two. So guys, the next thing is to apply gum, to which I have done, to apply it to my fabric. Then place my foam on it and press it together. Yeah. So I'm gonna be placing the other one to it also. Then cut the excess foam away, because I actually don't want the foam to get to where my frame is going to be. So I'm just gonna trim the foam. I'm just gonna trim it a little bit out. So that is it. So the next thing I'm gonna be doing is to stitch the 4 places that I opened. I have to stitch them together. So now I'm stitching it. So you need to be careful that you don't stitch above the place that is being cut. So just have to be careful and make it as neat as possible. So that is the first one that I've stitched from the other side. So this is the other part. You can see how it looks. So that is a shape, it's already bringing out shape. So I'm gonna be stitching the last one. So like I said, you just have to be careful while stitching it, and don't forget that when you're stitching the fabric, you need to stitch it with the foam. So that is it, we're through. And now I'm gonna be stitching that together straight down. I'm gonna be stitching that. Don't forget that if you're stitching it, you have to stitch it alongside with your foam. So yeah, so I just cut the excess out and also stitch the other side. Then after stitching it, which I've done, so I just kind of trim the excess material, the excess part, just trim it out. And then turn it out. So you use your hand to bring out the shape. So that is it. So that is the bottom part. The shape is already out. So because I want the purse to be, I want it to be rigid. I don't want it to be too soft. So I'm just gonna take measurements for, I'm gonna be using a leather board which is called chipboard. So I'll take the measurement and I'm gonna be putting it to the to my fabric. So now I'm taking the width, which is from 4.3 inches. So the width is 4.3, oh sorry, the length rather, not the width. The length is 4.3 inches. Then the width is going to be 9.2 inches. So that is it, 4.3 inches for the length, and the width 9.2 inches. So I'm gonna be rolling that I'm gonna be rolling that on a straight line. So for the bottom, 1.2 inches, that's for the bottom. So I'm also going to be rolling that out on a straight line, and the next measurement is 4.3. So I actually took another measurement up, which is the bottom of the bottom, which is 1.2 inches. So yeah, right now I'm cutting it out. Don't forget, the width of this bag is 9.2 inches. So that is it. So that is the bottom, 1.2 inches, and that is the body, the first and second body, and the bottom joined together. So I'm gonna be bringing out the shape, and after bringing out the shape, I'm going to put gum all over the measurements I'm going to be applying gum to the bottom area. So, and I'm gonna be placing the other bottom I measured. I'll place it on it. I'm going to glue it together. I want the bag to be able to sit, so that is why I am doing all this. That is why putting applying gum to the bottom, and that is the main reason I'm um how do I put it now? That is the main reason I'm doubling the bottom part. So now I'll just place that straight to the fabric. So I'm not going to be, I'm not going to gum it, or I'm just going to just put it like that straight. Guys, I'm applying my gum. I'm applying it to the tip of my fabric. So I'm just gonna be gluing the tip of my leather board to the tip of my fabric. So after applying gum, just wait for some couple of seconds, then just gum them together. So while you're trying to glue it, you need to be careful. It has to be straight, it has to be neat. So guys, um can you see that there's a quite a little bit changes? Now it's becoming rigid, not as soft as before. So this is lining. So the lining too will be the same measurement with the body, but for the length it will be half inch away from the measurement. So same way we actually made the first one. Can you see the width is 13.2? So just the same way the same way the outer layer is being made, that is the same way we're going to be making our lining. So that's 9.2 inches, where where we're going to have our frame, and that is 2 inches for the both sides. So now I'm just gonna be stitching the bottom aspect, the bottom side together. So that is I'm gonna be sewing that. I'm going to be stitching that to where we have our 9.2 inches. So the length is 9.2 inches, while the width is 1 inch. So first thing, just gonna apply gum to it, wait for it to get dry, then place it on it. So when I place it on where the frame is going to be, then I'm gonna be stitching it together. So that's it. You know Come the first one, so that is the second one. So Guys, after gumming it, I'm just gonna stitch it. I'm gonna stitch that. I'm gonna be stitching the bottom aspect, the four places that I open. I'm gonna be stitching everything just like the way I actually made the outer you know layer. So this is it. Um I've stitched the where my frame is going to be, so I've stitched those places together. So now I'm just going to stitch the sides, then the bottom I'm going to be stitching them together as well. So guys, this is it. This is the outcome. We're almost through with our lovely clutch purse. We're almost through with it. So now, oh my god, I forgot to sew my inner purse with it, but of course I can still I'll still be able to do that. It's not a problem. So I'm still gonna be stitching it to it. So that is the purse. That is the pocket, rather the pocket of the inner pocket. So the length is 7 inches, while the width is 6.5. That's 6.5 inches. So I'm gonna apply my gum, then fold it all together. Fold that side, fold two sides also. So like I said, when you apply gum to your fabric, you need to wait for it to get dry before you fold it. So that is her pocket. So I'm just gonna stitch it. Can you see it? I'll stitch it together. I was able to stitch it, and it's very neat and straight. So we're almost through with our purse. Oh my gosh, it's coming out nice. We're almost through with it. This is cylinder bed machine, cylinder hand. So I'll be making use of it to stitch it round, stitch the tip round. So while using it, you need to be very careful, and you just need to be very, very careful, because it's a very, very fast sewing machine. So now I'm just gonna sew it round. So you keep sewing it, and we're almost through with the work here. So we're almost through with it. We're almost through with the sewing aspect. You can see how beautiful this bag it's already looking. It's very, very beautiful. Oh my gosh, I can't just wait for the finishing. It's really, really nice. I would like to chip in something like for something like this, you don't it's not advisable for you to just go ahead and stitch. You have to first gum them together, and then start stitching, so that everything can come out neat, and beautiful. So we're almost through. So guys, the next thing to do now that our process, we're almost through with it. So now don't forget that the frame has screw. So I'm just gonna be using my screw to tighten the frame together. So you use your screw. Then after using your screw, then the edges, I sorry, I didn't show that aspect, but the edges of the frame, maybe I'm gonna be showing that in maybe one of I'm gonna be showing that in another video. So the edges of the frame, you just have to hit it with hammer just to make sure that it stays. After using your screw, you have to hit it, or maybe before the screw you can hit it together so that it can hold on tight to the fabric. I hope you had a great time watching my video. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to press the notification button to get notified whenever I drop a new video. And also don't forget to watch, comment and like my videos. Thank you very much guys. I love you.